Go.
I know that time will really come when you be in my life. My life always yellow is the color of sun rays. Keep on moving, don't stop. Keep on moving, don't stop. The hands of time. Find your own way to stay. The time will come one day. Yes, keep on moving, don't stop, no. Keep on moving, hey. Keep on moving along. Moving along, the time will come.
What's up? What's up? What's up, brother?
What up? What up?
How's everybody doing on this evening?
Is the music still playing?
Only in your head.
Oh, we got Twin Towers today, huh?
Towers.
What it do? What it do, baby? How's everybody doing on this evening? Y'all already know who this is. This is your girl, Miss Kiwi, and I am not in the building tonight, baby. I am posting out of the ATL along with my other co-host.
Miss Mink is in the house.
And of course, y'all know, down in the loo, he holding it down.
Fast Lane 747 in the building. What up? What up?
Hey,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Yeah,
So
shout out
y'all
to the A.
tune in and come on and take this ride with us because we got a great show for y'all tonight. Keeping it moving. But right now, Miss Mink gonna let us know what that mission statement is.
Hey, you know what our mission statement? Hey, it fits right along with our topic. We're going to keep it moving because we want to make sure that we grab hold to our youth, bring them on in. We want to build that bridge that gap, between our youth and our season. You know how we do it. So, hey, this topic fits most definitely our youth, because we want them to keep on moving, keep striving, keep rising, keep climbing. Don't stop. Don't stop. Life may be lifing, but don't stop moving.
That's right. You got to keep moving. Even when you get stagnant, you may fall, but get back up and keep it moving.
That's right.
Keep
Absolutely.
What they
So,
say.
Fast Lane, what's your thoughts on tonight's topic?
When life give you lemonade, when life give you lemons, you make lemonade, baby. So no
That's
matter
right.
what, you got to keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't get stuck. You know, your
right.
certain situation don't determine your destination. You know what I mean? So you got to keep moving, even when you feeling like you stuck at a standstill. Your mind got to keep moving. You know what I mean? Even when your body ain't moving, you got to put your mind in other places, and that body will follow.
Exactly.
That's right, because that's a lot of times what it is that, happened to us. Like I just said a few moments ago, when life started lifing, we start giving in. We give in to that lifing, but we can't. We just can't. We got to do what, Fast Lane?
You got to keep it moving, baby. You got to keep it moving.
That's right. We got to keep it moving.
Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
right.
that dream can't come true if you ain't moving it.
Yeah,
Exactly. But on tonight we just kind of want to talk about, what is it that you do in your life to keep it moving? When hard situations come about, or when you having tough times, how do you motivate yourself to keep it moving? We all done been in through situations, and we felt like giving up, and we don't want to do it no more, or, it's just we tired of it. But we got to be able to motivate ourselves. We got to be able to encourage ourselves, because when you look in the mirror, you're looking at yourself. A lot of times when you're going through, you're by yourself. So you have to find ways to encourage yourself to keep it moving.
That's right. Absolutely. You don't want things to stop you because, like Fastlane just alluded to, hey, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. And that dream is not going to move itself. You got to will yourself to move that dream, to make it happen. Hey, we all are a part of what may knock us down, but it's not about what, Fastlane, how you get knocked down, but
it's about how high you rise back up, baby. You know what I mean?
That's
We all
right.
gonna fall, but you got to be ready to bounce back up. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't pay attention to the fall. See, a lot of us get caught up in the fall part, but we don't realize the bounce back. That's the bounce back. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? Like they say, when you laying flat on the ground, it's only one way you could go anyway, and that's up. You know what I mean? So that means even when you're down on the ground, you got to keep it moving.
Exactly. Roll over on them knees, baby, and
Dust
bounce
it off.
back up.
Yes, ma'am. You got
I'm
to dust
telling
it
you.
off and keep it moving, you know?
I'm telling you.
Yes. I mean, do you all feel that, especially in today's times and today's society, because our ancestors, and the ones that came before us that set precedent on our lives and livelihood and how we were raised and so on and so forth, they were an epitome of how to keep it moving. But do you feel
We
that
wouldn't be
now
here.
they're, huh?
No, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. I was just agreeing with you. I was like, we wouldn't even be here if they ain't keep it moving.
That's right. But do you all feel that nowadays people just don't know how to keep it moving?
Well, Miss Meek, one thing is we get stuck in other people's world where we so trapped into that phone, we so trapped into the shows, we so trapped that we not keeping it moving in our own life. We be caught up in somebody else living the rich and famous, not realizing we got the power to make that happen too. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stay focused on our plan, our vision, you know what I'm saying, our dream, our journey, you know what I'm saying, and keep it moving, even when it ain't seeming clear to you. Like they say, a journey of 1,000 miles start with one footstep, you know?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That is so true. And if you miss those footsteps, then that means that you could miss out on an amazing journey, But let me ask you this: how do you keep it moving when it is that life is life? And like I just stated, a lot of people don't know how. What helps keep you moving, Fastlane? What helps keep you moving, Miss Kiwi?
Miss Kiwi.
Well, I'm gonna say this. A lot of times when I'm going through and I just feel like I just can't make it through, or I feel like I don't see the tunnel, or because a lot of times in when you're going through something, it's hard to use your faith, but that's the only thing that's gonna get you through. I'd rather believe in something that I can't see as opposed to the things that I do see, because I've been misled all my life through things I've seen and people that's been around me. So if you know what I'm saying, I get in that mirror and a lot of people be like, you crazy talking to yourself. But I'm gonna tell you something. I motivate me, and I looks in the mirror and I talk to me and I let me know, listen, you fail, but you better get back up, because you still got some things that you got to do, and only you gonna be the one that can get you where you need to go. Right. So you have to encourage yourself. A lot of times people feel like I need somebody else to encourage me, and we do need other people to encourage us, but we have to learn how to encourage and motivate ourselves. And trust me, it's easier said than done, but if you practice it, then practice makes perfect. You learn how to be able to motivate yourself, because like here recently, I've been going through some stuff on my job. And, I feel like, I'm not being treated fairly. But even with that, I'm steady saying to myself, well, what you going to do about it? Are you going to stay stagnant? Are you going to keep on being mistreated? Or are you going to make preparations to do something different or even get a different job? That's why I say we have to motivate ourselves sometimes, because other people might not, say the right things to motivate you. Sometimes people might not even be around to be able to motivate you. So you have to learn how to motivate yourself. Life is, like you said, life is life. Life is hard, but life is what you make it. And a lot of times we make our life harder than what it has to be.
Right.
What you say about that, Fast Lane? What keeps you going?
Well, I feel like the cost that's been dealt to me, I have realized that I'm here for a reason, for starters. So every day that I wake, even if today didn't go like I planned, and I'm blessed to see tomorrow, which that is the biggest gift, you know what I mean? To wake and see tomorrow. When I wake and see tomorrow, when my feet hit the ground running, I know that I got another chance to do better than I did yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it starts with a mindset. So I try to really keep my mind motivated, highly motivated, no matter what the world doing around me. I try to stay focused on my plan. You know what I mean? And I also know that if I don't stick to my plan won't succeed. You know what I mean? So me knowing that, it's about staying grounded with me right now. And that's like I can't be distracted with, like negative conversations, or I can't be distracted with the what ifs that it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm only seeing success in my mind as far as like failure is not an option. And me saying that, yeah, it sounds easy, but it's not. But if you constantly programming yourself daily and daily and daily, that's what you're going to start attracting to you. So me, myself, I'm really working the laws of attraction right now, which I tell myself each day I rise, you know what I mean? First thing I do is count my blessings and, put in my prayers and be thankful I rose to see another day. And, I ask for that strength. And when he give me that strength, hey, it's all on me after that. You know what I mean? And I know that. So I really try to keep myself highly motivated to keep it moving, as far as knowing that yesterday don't determine my today. So I can't keep looking at yesterday worrying about today. You know what I mean? What I can do is do something different than what I did yesterday. So when I start my day over, if I ain't carrying in that good energy that I had from yesterday, I ain't even gonna look at yesterday. I'm searching and I'm reaching out and I'm pulling out that good positive motivation for myself, and I get to it. You know what I mean? And that's just how you gotta see it. You can't be stuck in your struggles. You can't be stuck in your pain. You can't be stuck in the doubts. You know what I'm saying? You can't be stuck in it was a bad day. You got to be careful when you speak that on yourself. And I know the power of the tongue is real, so I watch what I say to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you talk to yourself more than anybody in this world. So you got to be careful what you tell yourself. You know what I mean? People say, hey, you're crazy talking to yourself. Well, I don't know nobody that don't. Because how can you make a decision?
Right, because I talk to myself all the time.
Exactly. And then not only that, you got to watch when you're going through something, you got to watch the company you keep.
One moment, Miss
You got to watch who you...
We got to call her.
All right, now, come on, caller, talk to us.
Yes, talk on to us.
Caller, talk to us.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Help him out, Mr. Miyagi.
That's okay. Caller, call back. We want to hear what you got to say.
Hey,
what's going on?
Nothing much. I was just listening to the topic because I heard you talking, and I would just like to say, every day you wake up, it's always talking. You never think of nothing. You yawn and figure it out. But I'm telling you this, and it's on my heart to say this. It's always a leak in every building.
Yeah, it is.
And my motto is, yes, you wake up and you want to discourage yourself from anything negative. But you can't escape yourself from that. because God could be using you for something. And sometimes He puts you in a negative situation because you might be the light to that situation.
So when He put you there, that means it wasn't so negative after all.
That's right, absolutely, because you.
It wasn't negative at all. Then that's my point, cuz that's my point exactly. I'm glad you said that. See, what I meant by that is, see, when you stop seeing it as negative, period. So even when the situation seems like it's not so bright to you, you feel me? Every situation you put in is for a reason. So you got to put the light. You got to be that light in the darkest situations anyway. So when I say that, that means no matter what I face in that day, I got to keep it moving. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about the negative, because when God guided me, then
but
the negative.
What I got from you is that you will avoid that situation.
No, well, let me help you understand. You misunderstood me, baby.
So correct that for me.
If you
correct that for me.
What I meant is, when I wake up, and if I had a bad day yesterday, if I for one, I don't even consider them bad days no more. So that's exactly what you were saying, because even them days that I thought was bad, I was being used in a certain situation. You know what I mean? Because He used me as an instrument. So I don't avoid nothing. I face it as it come to me. I don't even have a choice. It's not even an option no more. You could run 1,000,000 miles and you still gonna run right into whatever it is meant for you to face. You feel me? So at this point in my journey, when I wake up, I put that positive mindset in my mind. So no matter if it's negative come across me, if it's positive come across me, I'm going to make a positive outcome out of it. You feel me? Which means, because the thing is,
stop. Because your energy is so hyperactive of you talking to yourself. So stop. Because stop. Even with you waking up, and that's what your choice be, that might not be for you to be with God.
You say what?
So
I ain't understanding.
Stop. Listen.
You saying stop? I'm trying to understand what you're saying, cuz, and I make it for me.
So listen. I'm finna break it down for you.
Man.
You said, I ain't got time to wake up with that negativity, even though God might chose that for me.
I didn't say I don't have time.
God don't deal in no mess.
You got to listen closely. I didn't say I didn't have time for nothing. I didn't say I didn't have time. I said what I don't do is focus on the negative. Focus and have time is two different things. I say I don't focus on the negative. I don't wake up thinking about what ifs. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't worried about if the devil crossed my path. Because if God in front of me, it don't matter if the devil crossed my path. It don't matter any negative situation I done been in, God done led me through it. So I'm not worried about
You're not waking up to that. You don't wake up your day and be like, that's what it's gonna be.
You don't even wake yourself up, period. So when you wake up, it's a blessing in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. So when you start off, count your blessing.
You do wake up negative, honey. You got a lot of people that wake up negative.
Yeah, so that's not being real right there, cuz. So you stop it now. Be real with yourself. A lot of people wake up talking about, oh, yesterday was a bad day.
I don't wake up expecting nothing negative. I wake up with the expectation that God woke me up.
That's what I said.
So during the day, you go through your situation. So that allows you to know what you're dealing with during the day. Because we wake up, that's our first thing.
That's our first
God
blessing.
woke us up. We don't know what He woke us up to deal with the day.
That's why I put Him before my day. I asked Him to guide me through my day no matter what man talking about. I put Him before me. So when He's guiding me, I'm already protected. So it don't matter which way He lead me. I know I'm there for a reason. That's how I move. That's what I'm saying. So it don't matter. When you the thing is, man, when you got that shield around you, I'm not worried about the devil or negative days or none of that. You feel me? Because I done had so many of them, I'm numb to them for one. So worrying about them, that's far from it. And running from them, I ain't even never knew how to do that. You feel me? So the thing is, I have learned to put Him before me, because sometimes I can't even guide myself like I want to. But He know what's in front of my day. You feel me? That's what I was saying. So I'm not worried about the negative.
He's always guiding you.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying. So why
He's always guiding you. So when you wake up and you stretch, you ain't waking up to nothing negative.
See,
So when your day is presented to you, you move along according to the day. And correct? Because you ain't waking up to knowing nothing negative coming to you.
well, see, cuz this the thing. You focusing on the negative when we talking about keeping it moving, whether negative, positive, you got to keep it moving. So we not even worried about the negative because that's what life going to do for you regardless. Life is a seesaw, baby. You feel me? Now, I don't know where you messed up my words at, but I ain't had no sweet ride the whole time. So running from something, I walked through it. You feel me? I done walked through the flame and I'm still walking through it and not alone though. So don't get that part twisted. You feel me? So when I walk through the flames, I have prepared myself to know that it can happen. But it can't stop me. That's what we mean by keeping it moving. You feel me? We ain't worried about the negative thoughts. We all gonna have them. We all gonna have certain days that seem a little rough, but you gotta keep it moving. That's what we talking about.
Keep it moving.
You feel me? That's what we talking about. So when you take my words, baby, take my words and listen to it all the way and take it and understand what I said. Because when I said something about a negative, I said I'm not focusing on no negative days. So we don't want to spend our time steady talking about nothing negative, baby. We was talking about keeping it moving, whether it's good days or bad days. Rainy days, I appreciate them. Sunny days, I appreciate them. Maybe
So tell us something that helps you keep it moving, cuz. Tell us something that helps you keep it moving.
What keeps me moving is I wake up, ain't no negative thought, and I'm approach the day how the day is according to me. He's always with you, regardless. But it might be a negative situation that might approach you.
And that's okay.
Just because you got strong, don't mean there's no negative won't approach you.
But when
It's all within how you deal with it when the time comes and the situation approach you.
Hey, cuz, but listen to what you're saying. We understand that part. You steady focusing on the negative, but what we asking you is how do you keep it moving, period?
I know you're strong. I'm strong as hell, too. Because I'm going to keep it moving. I know I got guys. My shield is strong. But sometimes,
cousin,
you might ride.
We understand that. Why you keep focusing on that?
That might test that shield.
But why do you keep focusing on that?
So
why are you
when I come across the shield, I have to step outside of myself. I have to step outside of myself.
Caller, where you go? You left us?
Focus on what?
Hey, check this out, caller. And I agree with you. But, you know, like sometimes we got to be able to receive in order to respond. You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody won't receive your strongness.
Well, you might not. It might not be for everybody. But what I'm saying is we still got to stay. Like some conversations is more about positive than the negative. We can't just always pick the negative. See, the thing is we go
the positive. It's
well,
always positive.
That's what I'm asking.
Negative.
We asking you what's your positive way to keep it moving. We're not asking about the negative that's going to jump in front of you.
You want to go back to the negative.
What is beyond the person that you dealing with? Because a lot of personality that you deal with ain't got common sense. They ain't thought where you at, and they ain't got the knowledge of what you talking.
Well, if it ain't for them, it ain't for them.
You have to bring yourself down from But sometimes you have to take that level down just to try to get to the point for where they can get to their understanding.
Cousin, let me ask you this. Can you hear me, cousin?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. With what you just said, we agree with you, okay? Now we moving on past that. Can you give our viewers what is it that keep you going in a positive way? We're not talking about no more negative.
I humble myself. Because even though I know God and I know the strength that's in me, I humble myself to bring myself to the level of who I'm dealing with in order for them to understand the God that I have in me.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate
Did you
that.
understand what I just said? I humble myself to bring them to the level of the God that I have in me, for them to understand. Everybody ain't got common sense.
Okay.
But
All right.
cousin,
not
that's not
natural.
even what we listen.
Because that's the point.
Everybody don't have common
When you
sense.
say you
We
humble
know it.
yourself, then that means
I
that
humble myself
listen,
because I humble myself with the God that I have in me to have the understanding, to understand.
hey, cuz.
Everybody ain't got that.
But we ain't
So
talking
when
about
you
everybody.
speak that,
We
you
asking
speak
you.
that of a higher God because you have graduated with levels.
So we
Ain't
supposed
no motherfucker can ever get to the level. Everybody ain't at the level that you at.
who are you
That
talking
is,
about?
sometimes you got to bring your level down.
Hey,
You
cuz,
humble yourself in order to bring them where you at.
Okay, so cuz, listen to this. In order to humble yourself, you also have to be able to listen, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What you yelling for?
That's my point. Because who are you talking to? You talking to me personally, or is you talking to the people, or what? Because you said
I'm
humble yourself.
talking to the people.
So we're asking you, tell
And
the
we
people.
having to just see.
Tell the
There you
people.
go.
Cuz, stay on topic though. That's all we asking you. Tell the people what do you do to keep yourself going, to keep it moving. You feel me? You said humble yourself. So help the people understand what do you do to keep you moving day to day. That's what we trying to give it to the people. We trying to give the people a better understanding. It ain't no personal opinion. It's your opinion too. So how do you keep it
Never
moving?
personal.
But when you're yelling
The thing
and
is, it's never personal. Because where we at in the day and age that we at now,
we got to keep it moving.
we got to keep it moving, but we got to keep it moving at a stableness. Because God could be using you to tell that person that you moving from, hey, you didn't understand this. It's okay to reach out if you didn't understand the next question.
So
Because
that's
we have
what's
a
up,
lot
though.
of people
We
moving through the
appreciate that,
world
Charlie. We
just
appreciate
within the
all the
workforce.
that you're dropping.
They're
But
scared to ask questions if they don't understand.
hey, Rob.
And if they feel that you more superior than them,
So
they
fast,
don't ask you
Wayne.
nothing
What's
because
up,
they
Wayne?
feel you arrogant.
He's not hearing.
I'm
apparently
dealing
he's
with
not
this.
hearing
That's
her.
why I'm speaking on it.
But
yes.
look though, cuz them are all opinions, and everybody got opinions just like assholes, cuz. You feel me? And some things ain't for everybody, and it's levels to everything in life, cuz. So, you know what I mean? That's one thing we waste a lot of time judging the next person instead of checking that person in the mirror. You
It's
feel
not
me?
Exactly, because
judging.
we're
No,
not
but hear me
talking
out
about
though, because we're not
Taking the
listen,
time
cuz. Listen, I listen to
to
you.
asking
Cuz,
questions.
listen, we're talking about
This
keeping
one-
it moving though. We're not talking about nobody's personal opinions towards somebody else. We asking for motivation to keep it moving, cuz. So you going on and on and on, but we wanna stay on topic. That's what we trying to say right now. That's all, cuz. It ain't saying that you ain't saying real talk, but we talking about a certain topic right now. You feel me? See, all them personal opinions, those are for different shows. You feel me?
And
It's
every
not my
time we
personal
ask you,
opinion. It's not my personal opinion.
so check this out. So anyway, we want our viewers to call in 515-599-1687. Call in, talk to us. We want to know what motivates you to keep it moving. We understand about the negativity and we understand about God and all of that. But right now, what we want our callers to call in and tell us what helps you motivate yourself to keep it moving. We want to know what is it that you done been through and you done came out of it, and how did you come out of it to keep it moving?
Right.
So, you know what? This is really a topic that hits home. And I just want to say we appreciate the caller for calling in to express yourself, and let us know some of the things that you're dealing with and how it is that you keep yourself moving. You know, we all are dealing with something on a daily basis. But the biggest thing is how do we pick ourselves up, remotivate ourselves, get ourselves together, and move on. I mean, you know, I have a situation that I'm dealing with right now, whereas I had to make a really big decision. And that decision was to stay where it is that I am or to keep it moving and see what it is that God has in front of me to prosper me in a different direction. I could have took the back road and said, oh, I can't do this. I really cannot do this right now. I am just overwhelmed with everything that keeps coming at me, just coming at me and coming at me, and just laid down and said, bump it. But no, I understand that, hey, we all face a lot of different things. But if you allow what it is that you face to knock you down and keep you down, then that's where you're going to stay. You're going to stay on the ground. Right. You're not going to be able to rise up. So that's what it is that we definitely want to know. Hey, share with the audience, callers, call in, because we want to know, how is it what you say can help motivate somebody else? How is it that you keep it moving? Right. Hey, me, myself personally, my higher being is my all in all. That's who helps me keep it moving. I pray before it is that I go to bed, because hey, that day that I may have had the day before wasn't the best day. However, I made it the best of what it is that I could make it from the strength that I had. And then the next day when I get up, no, I'm not going to harp on what it is that's behind me. That's that rear view mirror. I'm not looking in the rear view mirror because I don't see nothing in the rear view mirror. But what it is that I'm looking forward to is what it is that I know that God is going to bless me with. So that's something that keeps me moving. How it is that I keep it moving. Hey, I turn on my spiritual music. First and foremost, when I get up, I'm praying and giving it to God first thing. Whatever this day is to bring that you see for me, bless
good,
it.
Bad, or
make it for my good. Make it for my good. And that's how it is that I get a lot of things going. Yes, we all are faced with things, but how you deal with that you faced with is what determines how you're going to keep it moving.
And another thing, we can't, it's hard to keep it moving when you focusing on other people. You have to focus strictly on yourself, because you can make a difference in your life. When you focusing so much on other people, then you're not getting you together. And that's all we're saying is that when you're going through something, it don't matter what you're going through. You have to encourage and be motivating to yourself. Right. And how do you do that? One is by talking to yourself. Talk to God about it. Tell yourself that, yeah, I may have failed, but I got to do something different. Because if you keep doing the same thing, you're going to keep getting the same results. So in order to get a different result, you got to do something different. Right. So whatever it takes for you, because what works for me might not work for you. You have to find things that works for yourself to motivate you to be able to pick yourself back up and keep it moving.
Miss Kiwi, it's like this. A lot of people, sometimes with conversation and even with Cuz as the caller, some people want you to say certain things that they want to hear. But sometimes is that what we need to hear? You feel me? And when I say that, I mean, like, it was times I was taught certain things that I wasn't ready for. My mind state wasn't on that level. You feel me? Or I just wasn't ready to receive what they was talking about. You feel me? So even though I wasn't ready for it, it still stuck with me like soul food, because in that time that I needed that understanding of what they was telling me, it came clear to me what they was trying to tell me. You feel me? So even when we be thinking like, oh, well, we ain't on that level, or I don't want, you talking over people's head. Who is for, they gonna receive it. And who ain't, it ain't meant for them right now. It's okay. Every conversation ain't for everybody. You feel me? And what I done realized is some people have high level conversations because their mind is on a higher level. They no longer sitting back talking lower level vibrations. And when I'm saying that, some people are vibrating on lower levels, which meaning they love gossip. They love, they love to talk about stuff that don't motivate them to keep it moving. That's on them. And I ain't pointing no fingers at nobody. I'm just talking about the level of our thinking. So me, myself, I have elevated my thinking better so I can keep it moving for myself, because when I'm thinking on a lower level, I'm stagnating. I'm stuck in one spot. You feel me? So me, myself, to keep it moving, I have to think higher of myself. I have to search higher. I have to reach higher. You feel me? And as I'm telling you, that's not saying you got to do that way. I'm saying this is the way that it helps me get through. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And first of all, I put the Most High in front of me, so no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Yep.
Flat out. So if you don't understand that in the simplest form, it's real as it get. You feel me? Because what's in front of me can't nothing stop me. Not me personally, but what's guiding me. So that means even if I'm guided, like he said, he gonna put me in the lion's den. If I'm down there in that lion's den and he's sitting with me, I don't need to fear those lions. You see what I'm saying? So that's the same as if you're going through pain, you're going through struggle. You still got to keep it moving. And keeping me moving is with my faith, putting my faith in front of me. You feel me? Putting my faith in front of me, and he guiding me through, whether it's a good day, bad day. See, those are all titles that people pay attention to too much, because even the days that some people would call bad days, to me, them be some of my most valuable lessons. So I learn from them too. So that's how I keep it moving. I turn a negative into a positive. So when I'm saying that, hopefully somebody could hear that method and say, okay, yeah, he went through it too. See, he didn't just land her. He wasn't born just up here on a higher level. He had to go through hell and back to get here. So I speak highly of my journey. You see what I'm saying? Because my journey is what kept me moving. You feel me? It wasn't no great days. I ain't have no sweet ride. It was a rough ride. You feel me? But that rough ride, I learned to keep it moving because I got a destination I got to get to. You see what I'm saying? So me knowing I got a destination I got to get to, no matter what somebody else say out their mouth, no matter what somebody think about me, I learned to channel that out and keep it moving to my destination. You feel me?
That's right. And that's the big thing is that for everyone to understand that your opinion is your opinion. My opinion is my opinion. Miss Kiwi's opinion is her opinion. Fast Lane's opinion is Fast Lane's opinion. So everybody has their own opinion, but when we speak of the different topics and so on and so forth, it's all about how it is that you're keeping it moving. Negativity ain't gonna keep you moving. So let's not focus on the negative, because negativity is what's gonna knock you down. Exactly. That's gonna knock you down, and then if you keep focusing on it, it's gonna keep you down. So we're speaking of what is it that when it is that you are dealing with those situations, if it's negativity or whatever it is, how do you will yourself to keep it moving and moving up? Or maybe you don't. And that's the reason why we having this topic, because there is others that are sharing how it is that is helping to keep them moving, so that it can possibly, maybe you can pick up a nugget or two, and it can help you get to moving in the right direction too. And being able to deal with those situations when the negativity start trying to creep in, you can knock it on out the way. So, hey, we want to hear from you. Call in. This is really good, because everybody, and I'll say it again, life's with everybody, not just one person, not just two people, but how you choose to deal with that life in is how it is that you either gonna rise or you gonna get knocked down to the ground and stay on the ground. So, hey, share with us if it is that you've had those situations where you've been lifed and knocked down and you got back up and kept it moving. That's what we want to hear, how you're keeping it moving, not how you staying down on the ground, because don't nobody want to stay down on the ground. Everybody wants to keep it moving.
You gotta keep it moving. Gotta keep it moving.
Right.
Can't stay stuck in one spot. And that's even with a mind state. Like when your mind stays stuck in one spot, that's all you see. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep your mind moving. You have to always reinvent your own thoughts. You feel me? Sometimes we have to correct our thoughts to keep ourselves moving. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we'll get stuck wanting to do one certain thing and it don't go like we want. You have to keep it moving. And it might not be meant for you to do that at that moment, but that don't mean it stops right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep it moving.
That's right. That's right. Hey, I got some people on my live saying, preach, preacher. Preach, uncle. That's what I'm hearing. Preach, uncle. You better say that, cousin. And so, you know what? We appreciate all of our viewers. But what we do want to encourage our viewers is don't be afraid to call in. You ain't got to say who you are, but something that's being said or something you may say can help somebody else. We never know how down somebody may be, or somebody may be going through some things and just don't know how to bring themselves back up. We helpers one to another. And this is a way for us to be helpers one to another, is to get it out there. Open up. Hey, we on this, Why Not Say It? We say it all the time. We use ourselves as examples. We're going to lead by example because, hey, I deeply feel that God blesses me to be able to bless others through my strives and things, trials and tribulations, and me talking about it. Then I feel that that's my way of giving back too. That's a part of my way of giving back.
Hey, Miss Mink, I got a question for either one of y'all. You or Miss Kiwi.
Okay.
How many episodes we in? How many episodes we done got in right now?
This is probably the 72 or 73.
73.
It's like 74.
Now, when we started this thing, none of us had an idea about none of it, which way it was going to go or nothing. You feel me? But what did we do to get up to 70-something shows?
Kept it moving.
Amen. You feel me? Sometimes we don't know which way God leading us. You know what I mean? And the catch is, we're not here to out-talk nobody. You got a phone, or you can use somebody else's phone, and you can come share your voice too. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, we stepping up to the front line, and we doing it for the people. It ain't just for us. We ain't, so after 70-something shows, it's for the people. It's not for us. You know what I'm saying? So when you got something to say, call in and speak on it. You know what I mean? But we trying to keep it about the topics so that somebody could be able to pull something out of that topic. You know what I mean? And keeping it moving, we all need to keep it moving because we all get stuck sometime. You know what I'm saying? So that's what this purpose is, to keep it moving. We've been keeping it moving, and thank God that he gave us the wheels to keep it moving. You know what I mean? And hey, every Friday we hear it's another blessing for somebody. You know what I mean? So don't take it so personal, because Fastlane speak highly of how I've been blessed or how my eyes been open wide, and I'm still learning. You know what I mean? I'm learning every day. I'm a sponge. You feel me? But in order for me to be that sponge, I got to keep it moving. I got to be open for it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I ain't where I need to be yet. I don't care what nobody else think on the outside. I got places to be. You feel me? So in order to get there, I have to elevate my thinking. I have to keep it moving mentally within myself. So I take time out with self. I meditate with self. You know what I'm saying? I check self. I exercise my body. My body ain't where I want it to be, but I'm going to keep it moving and keep on working to get it where I need it to be. You feel me? And that's just part of this life journey until we leave this journey. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it moving.
And that's in anything you doing in your life, whether it's a job, whether it's your kids, whether it's your man or your woman, your wife or your husband. You got to keep it moving.
Yes.
Life is life. Life is going to throw all kind of curved balls. But when they throw that curved ball, pick it up and throw it back.
Yep. That shout out to one of my live viewers that said that I keep moving with my faith. God put you through things to bring you to where he's about to place you for the greater. If we give up, we will never know what our purpose is in life. And that is so true. You have to. And that's the reason why it is that we're speaking on it, because as I stated before, there are some that may not know how to keep it moving. They may not know how to will and motivate themselves to keep it moving or to get them to that next. They may not even know how to pray, how to ask, that most high, whoever that most high may be to them. However, hey, he's going to put somebody in your path. If you don't know how to talk to yourself or to will yourself, he will put someone in your path that will help you. And I feel that that's a part of what it is that we out here doing. Hey, why not say it? That's why it's called Why Not Say It. It's to give you the platform and that voice to be able to say what you need to say, how you need to say it, when you need to say it, as long as it's on Friday night.
And then not only that, a lot of people get so caught up on not, feel like, oh, I ain't gonna talk to God because I don't know how. Listen, God say, come as you are. God will teach you how to talk to him, but he needs to know that you're a willing vessel and that what he teaches you, you will apply it. Mm-hmm. So, listen, like we said, you have to encourage and motivate yourself. You have people that will motivate you, and God gonna always keep a ram in the bush. And what I mean by that is he gonna always send somebody. It may not even be somebody you know. It could be a stranger. Mm-hmm. See, strangers can give you a answer to the questions that you ask. You just have to be in the right position, and you have to be able to receive whatever it is that people say to you, because a lot of people don't want to hear it either. So that's why they be stuck in a lot of situations, because we don't want to hear the truth. But the truth don't need no support. You got to keep it moving no matter what you're doing in life. God never said every day was going to be a good day. But even though it may not be a good day, you take that day and make it a good day.
And if you can't, then seek something that will help you. I've been learning, and it's been since my sister been down here, even though it is that my oldest son, he constantly is, a reminder. But that when you meditation is so fulfilling to the soul. Yes. And then, like one of my viewers on my live just stated, daily affirmations are key. Yes. What you speak into existence will be your existence. Exactly. If it is that you want to speak negativity, it's going to be negative. But if you speak that daily affirmation of positive, tell yourself what you're going to be.
Look, tell yourself. Get in that mirror and say, today I'm going to be rich. Today I'm going to make a stand and I'm going to do something different that I've never done. See, a lot of times we got to come out of our comfort zone. When we in our comfort zone, we comfortable. So we ain't trying to look or do nothing different. But we got to come out of that comfort zone. Anytime you too comfortable, that means you ain't right. When you're not at ease or you're not comfortable, then that means you're on the right page. You should never be comfortable in life to where you just comfortable. When you comfortable, you're not really advancing. You comfortable. You stuck. You comfortable. I don't want to do nothing different. I ain't trying to, go nowhere different. I ain't trying to advance right now. I'm just comfortable. Mm-hmm. When you comfortable, you're not advancing. You're not learning nothing. You're just comfortable. You should never be comfortable in life. In life, you should always be uncomfortable. You should be in that mirror telling myself, what can I do today to make my day better? What can I do today to make tomorrow better? But you always got to live today for today. Let today take care of today, and tomorrow take care of tomorrow. Because a lot of times our tomorrow ain't tomorrow. It's right. Today.
That's right.
So, yeah, you got to always encourage yourself. I don't care what you're going through. You might look in the mirror and say, oh, today I can't fit none of my clothes. Well, what you going to do about it? You going to keep looking in the mirror saying, I can't fit none of my clothes. Or you going to try to get on a treadmill, or you going to get out and walk, or you going to stop shoving them ding-dongs down your throat. Right. What is it that you're going to do? And I'm being funny, but I'm being serious,
that's real. That's real.
If we don't encourage ourselves, ain't nobody else going to do it, because everybody is going through something.
Yes. I got a call, and I'm not going to just basically kind of speak a lot on the call that I received, but I asked God for this revelation. And I literally got a call today with that revelation that he, just what I asked for is what it is that I got. So that gave me a little more peace, but I didn't give up on praying. Hey, works without prayer, and if you cease to pray,
Faith without works.
faith without works, that's it. But if you cease to pray, then that's when it is that your prayers cannot be answered.
And just like we talking to y'all, talk to God like that. Because like I said, God will show you and teach you how to talk to him. But if you don't never open your mouth to try to talk, then you know what I'm saying, you just because he's not gonna force himself on you. He's not gonna do that. And that's why I say you gotta encourage yourself. You gotta be faithful to yourself.
Or whoever your higher being is. Because
yeah,
I know
whoever
that
it
some
is.
people don't, believe
It could be whatever the name you put on him.
if it's the stars and the moon.
Hey, you need to
You gotta
do
believe
something
in something.
on the moons.
That's
So,
right.
Hey, one thing we know for sure is I ain't met one man that stands over themselves and breathe breath into their
That's
lungs
right.
while they sleep.
Absolutely.
And I ain't
Okay.
met one man that wake themselves up out of their sleep for real. We think we wake ourselves up, but if that was so true, then why is it people that die in their sleep?
That's right.
They would have chose to wake up too. So
Okay.
that first blessing of the day, we already blessed the moment we wake up. You know what I'm saying? So everything else is based on how we see our journey. You know what I'm saying? We could sit around and be talking about yesterdays, or we could be living in our blessing in that day, which is the presence. That's why he call it the presence, because it's a gift. And you have to keep it moving in your gift. You know what I mean? Like no matter what nobody say, you gotta want it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want it. Or you could love that lazy boy chair. It is comfortable, but it don't have no wheels on it, so it's not moving. You feel me?
And it ain't gonna make you no money either.
Exactly. Unless you in that lazy boy on that computer making moves that make something happen and make sense. You know what I'm saying? Or you in that lazy boy writing up that blueprint. So even then, your mind is moving. Your pen is moving. You know what I'm saying? So even when you sitting still, you can still keep it moving depending on what you sitting there thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So we really have to control our thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And when you come into the Most High or God or Allah or whatever you call him, you know, he said, "Come as you are." He know how we gonna come before we even come. So ain't no use of trying to come all prepared. Just come as you are. That's why when he said come as you are, that means don't wait till later on, or don't wait till you get yourself together, or don't wait till you clear your head to come. He said come as you are. And that's what he wants. So he can guide us through that. You know what I'm saying? He just wants us to put him before everything. And that's what I have learned to do. And the more I have done that, I feel like he pours through me. I don't claim it. I know that he gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an instrument. You know what I mean? He using me. Whether, like no matter how people say it, I'm just speaking confident about it because I know that it's higher than me. I know it's
And
bigger
that's
than
what
me.
you're supposed to do. You're supposed to speak confident in it. That's why he gave it to you. See, I'm going to tell you something. Listen, he'll use any and everything. He'll use a rock to get a point across. He'll use a bulletin board to get a point across. But if he gave it to you, you're supposed to speak boldly in it.
Yes,
because he wants you to share what he gave you. He wants people to see that what he brought you through, he can bring them through it too.
Exactly.
So yeah, you supposed to.
Like when people say, well, you talk like this, you talk like that. Well, where was you at when I was talking to God in that wheelchair? You feel me? And I had to talk myself to know that was him telling me, you going to walk again. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it in a boastful way. I'm saying it in a thankful way. So when I'm talking from a point where I done lost my legs and they told me, yeah, it's a chance you won't walk again. I done lost my son, but I still had to keep it moving because God showed me you got to keep it moving. You got a purpose. And when you got a purpose, no matter what's in front of you, you got to keep it moving because until you get where you going, I'm going to keep pushing you anyway. And that's what it is with me. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for where I've been. So, like, when I speak on those days, them days ain't bad days to me no more because he revealed my strength to me. You know what I'm saying? Because in order to be able to go through something, you got to go through it. And once you go through it, you realize he prepared you to go through it. You feel me? So, I ain't caught up on my bad days. Them good days is good, and them bad days is good because the lessons is more valuable than the loss for me.
Okay. And everything that you're going through in your life, he's putting you through it for a reason, because he's trying to elevate you to something different. But a lot of us keep closing our eyes and be so comfortable in where we at, to where that's why a lot of people that's saying you can't stand to be blessed. You know, a lot of us can't stand to be blessed, because if he blessed us, then we'll really get into ourselves like we did it. That's why a lot of us miss our blessings, because we will not submit and we will not program our mind to move forward. We can't be comfortable. Comfortable is not, it's just something you can't be. You can't be comfortable. When you comfortable, that means you don't want to learn nothing. You ain't trying to do nothing different. You ain't
keeping it what?
You ain't keeping it moving. You just comfortable. You just comfortable. You got your feet planted, baby, like they screwed down, and you ain't trying to move and do nothing different.
Yep. Yes. So we all have this going on.
Exactly. When I talk to me first.
Yes.
Them that one finger pointing at y'all is for three of them pointing back at me. So anytime I talk, I speak to myself first.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta keep it moving, baby, because I have allowed myself to become comfortable in certain things.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know what I'm saying, I done got antsy. I ain't comfortable no more. It's time for me to keep it moving. It's time for me to jump off into something different. Because I feel like I can't grow in the areas I'm in right now. I gotta do something else.
And that's when you know it's something bigger inside of you that's pushing you to keep it moving. Because even when we get comfortable with ourselves, something inside of us pushes us and spark a fire and make us say, no, I got to get up. I'm not comfortable with where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, along this journey, one thing I done realized, no matter how much we try to avoid certain things, what's meant for you is for you. And how you going to have to get it, you're going to have to get it how you going to have to get it, no matter if it seem hard or not. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to go through them. In order to get through that dark tunnel to that light, you got to go through that dark tunnel, bottom line. But if you stop in that tunnel, you're going to end up stuck in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Just that simple.
And we got to also stop, we got to get out the mind frame of we want everything to be given to us. We want everything to be given to us, handed to us. We don't want to put in no work. We don't want to do none of that. We just want everybody to just give it to me. Give it to me. But a lot of times when things is given to you, you don't even know how to appreciate it. That's why a lot of times you don't get what you're supposed to get, because you don't know how to appreciate the small things. How can he make you steward it over big things if you don't even know how to appreciate the small things?
That's right. Absolutely. So, this has been really an amazing topic. And hey, even though it is that, viewers, you didn't get a chance to call in, or you didn't call in, whatever that reason may be, we hope that you get something out of it. And for those that are struggling with keeping it moving or having that will to keep it moving, we hope that you got something from one of us to help kind of you to rethink, remotivate yourself. Anybody that has listened to Why Not Say It knows that we first gonna use ourselves as example. Amen. And we're gonna keep it moving, because there's a many a times, and I know that you all have looked for a couple of times where Why Not Say It may not have been on the air, but believe me, we was keeping it moving. There was something in the works as to the reason why it may not have been on air, but we not gonna stop. We gonna keep coming and keeping it moving until it is that, hey, when God says it's over, and even then, we're going to keep it moving. Would you get ready to say something, Fastlane?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You looked a little froze right there, baby. You looked like you was doing the freeze.
I really was caught up. I was thinking about what you're saying, for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we got to keep it moving, baby.
A lot of times we don't know where we going, you know what I mean? And like we be wanting to get to a certain destination, but we don't know which way to go about it. You know what I mean? And we learn how to tap into the Most High. He the author of everything. He knows the directions to everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And you put him in front of you, he going to lead you in that direction you need to go in. You know what I mean? And it's just that simple. But you got to believe that part. You ain't got to believe Fastlane, but you got to believe in something. You know what I'm saying? Something greater than yourself, because it's bigger than us. You know what I mean? It's bigger than Fast Lane. It's bigger than Miss Kiwi. It's bigger than Miss Mink. And it's bigger than our own personal thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes our own personal thoughts can distract us from getting where we got to go. You know what I mean? So we got to clear our own head, and we got to believe in the information that when you pray for something and you get an answer and you ain't told nobody about what you prayed for, and a stranger come along and they give you that answer, you know what you prayed for. You know what I'm saying? But it's about you believing in what you pray for. You can't come half step with God. You could come lie to man all day, but when you talking to him, you got to come correct. That's the only way you better come to him. You know what I'm saying? Because otherwise you lying to yourself. So in order to keep it moving, you got to have faith in that motion. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the thing about it is that if you really not ready for the things that you pray for, don't pray for it. Because God ain't gonna sugarcoat it. He gonna give it to you how he wants you to have it, and the way you need it. So when you pray for it, be ready for it. And the answer may not come from who you want it to come from. God sends all type of
messengers.
People, messages. Like I said, a rock could give you an answer to your prayers. You just got to be able to have that much faith to believe that what I just prayed for, God is giving me that answer. You know, and not lean to your own understanding in that answer. You know, take it how God give it to you.
Yes. Most definitely. This has been so good. So good. I'm gonna keep it moving. Most definitely.
I definitely gotta keep it moving.
I got to keep it moving.
I got to keep it.
They can tell me I can't 1,000 times, and I'm gonna tell myself I can 1,010 times.
Do you hear me? Man, I'm trying to tell you, I got so many shoes everywhere. You hear me? I'm talking about, so when I run out of these right here, I done ran right into the next one.
They say you fall down 7, you pick yourself back up 8. You dig?
You better know it. You better know it, baby. You better know it.
Yes, most definitely. Well, I have really enjoyed, and I done picked up some nuggets from you guys too in reference to, you know, how to keep it moving. Like I said, there is always, don't shoot the messenger, because listen to the message, because the message that you are receiving, it could be a helper to you. It can really be a helper to you. So, you know, hey, we ain't saying just take it for our word. Test it and try it yourself, but keep it moving.
Because what's for you is for you.
That's right. It's for you.
What's for you is for you. If it ain't for you, you won't understand it.
I can dig it, baby. I can dig it, baby.
You know? So don't take it personal if it ain't for you. You know,
it ain't for you.
That's right. But what you gotta do, Fast Lane?
You gotta keep it moving. If it ain't for you, keep it moving until what's for you come to you.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Free. Yes, most definitely.
Because, baby, I'm trying to get these lashes to grow, and I had to take them lashes off in order for my real ones to grow. Y'all see them?
We see
Y'all see them, baby? Don't do me. Y'all see them? Gotta keep it moving.
She keeping it moving.
Gotta keep it moving, baby.
That's right. Absolutely.
Gotta keep it moving.
All right. Well, hey.
Keep it moving. But of course, y'all already know every Friday, tune in, call in, or holler at us on the side and say y'all got a topic y'all want to talk about or hear about. And we're going to get at it because we love for you all to participate with us. Call in 515-599-1687. It ain't never too late. Beep, beep.
Why not say it in the building? And if you're trying to get somewhere, you gotta keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Keep on moving. Don't stop by the hand of time.
Keep it moving, baby.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Well,
hey, we all carrying a cross. And we all gotta bear it. So hey, keep it moving, baby. And if you fall down on that one knee while you're down there, say, Lord, hit me back up, Jesus. And keep it moving. If you fall down on both knees, Lord, keep it moving.
And wait a minute, this is what I done had to deal with all week.
Checks, baby. I'm trying to tell you, because y'all know what, baby? I'm keeping it moving so hard to the point where I didn't even realize I was just that comfortable. For real. I didn't realize I was just that comfortable. But boy, I got so much energy in me right now to the point where, baby, I got enough for whoever out there listening. We're going to keep it moving, baby. Holla at Miss Kiwi. I got you. Let's get it. We can get it together. Keep it moving.
Hey, lock arms. We lock arms with each other.
We keep it moving, baby.
That's right. Hey,
I'm telling you.
we'll lift you up and keep you moving.
We're going to keep it moving. Shout out to Fast Lane in the studio by himself, baby. He kept it moving today, baby.
Yes.
Keep it moving,
If
baby.
it weren't for the trials we've been through, I'd never
Yes,
have
there you go, baby. Yeah.
We're all tired to make a mistake. We got to prepare for some heartbreak. I was earning my man while I was learning my man. No pain, no